On the lane and scores the bucket after Charles missed her 2 free throws to take a 1-point lead with 2 seconds to go. At that point in time, it looked like the comeback was complete and the Aces were going to win game number 3. But not so fast. Off of inbounds after a Seattle timeout, Sue Bird got the ball in the near corner in front of the Seattle bench, launched a 3 and hit it to give Seattle a 2-point lead with virtually no time left on the clock. When she hit it, the clock read 0.2 of a second, which basically meant the game was over because you cannot get a shot off in less than 0.3 of a second. They went back to the monitor and put 0.8 of a second back, which gave the Aces new life and hope. Becky Hammond drew up a tremendous play that had Jackie Young cutting to the basket, driving down the lane. She made a running back cut to the hoop, got a pass from Chelsea Gray, put it off the glass as the horn sounded, and we were tied up at the end of regulation. At that point in time, the Aces had all the mojo in the world. They outscored the Seattle Storm 18-6 in the overtime period, and here we are tonight with the Las Vegas Aces with a 2-1 lead in this best-of-5 series, and Player of the Year award. We'll talk to her about that and talk to her about that clutch shot that sent the game into overtime on Sunday. We will tip it off at 7:15 p.m. So we're looking forward to a great game here tonight. We know the Seattle Storm is going to show up and play, and we know that the Las Vegas Aces would love to close this thing out, even though they would have home court advantage in a 5th and deciding game at home at the Mandalay Bay Michelob Ultra Arena on Thursday night. They much rather would close this thing out tonight, not even risk what may happen on Thursday night, and then get that additional rest before Game 1 of the WNBA Finals starts on Sunday. When we come back, you will hear from Jackie Young, and then a little bit later on, Becky Hammond on the Aces pregame show here on ESPN Las Vegas.
This is Aces Basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
The WNBA season is here, and you can check out our Aces watch parties at Parkway Tavern all season long. You'll be able to register to win tickets in the ESPN Fan Zone for upcoming home games. See what new coach Becky Hammond brings to the team. See your favorites on the court. Just make sure you watch the Las Vegas Aces this season. Be all in and registered to win tickets in ESPN's Fan Zone, sponsored by Weststar Credit Union and Finley Volkswagen Henderson.
At In-N-Out, our hamburgers are made with the highest quality ingredients. Made fresh and by hand. Made with a smile to put a smile on your face. Made for special occasions or no occasion at all. Made with gratitude for every customer we get to serve. Most of all, every hamburger, cheeseburger, and double-double is made to order just for you.
That's what hamburgers all about.
Richard Harris Law Firm.
From everywhere they call in, Carson City, Carlin, Winnemucca, Elko, Sparks, and Vegas. All those wins have made us famous.
When they're injured, more Nevadans turn to the Richard Harris Law Firm. Because no one knows Nevada like we do, call 444-4444.
Henderson, Reno, West Wendover. Call us up, we'll talk things over. And don't forget Pahrump.
Gambler's Bonus hits again! On July 11th, George hit 4 8s, clearing his Gambler's Bonus 4-of-a-kind bingo card for over $34,000! George hit big and so can you with Gambler's Bonus. It's why you play the game!
Welcome to Vegas Autoplex. I guarantee I'll do whatever it takes to get you in your new car.
Oh, we prefer just to look around ourselves.
I can see y'all cruising through Vegas in this.
But this looks like a 2-seater.
Nah, there's plenty of room. Go on ahead and squeeze back there.
Ever met this guy? Don't you wish car buying could be different? At Finley Honda Henderson in the Valley Auto Mall, you can experience car buying the Finley way, where you'll find the vehicle you want with the treatment you deserve. Finley Honda Henderson. Welcome to the difference.
Football is coming in hot. And no one does football better than Distill Local Bar and Remedies. Come grab your seat at Distill or Remedies with 11 locations in the Las Vegas area. Catch all the games and score prizes all season long while you enjoy amazing football specials like $16 buckets of Bud, Bud Light, and Michelob Ultra. And draft specials starting at $3.50 for Bud Light and Michelob Ultra. Plus plenty of delicious food specials starting at just $6. Your homes for football this season are Distill Local Bar and Remedies.
Let's get back to the hardwood with TC Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
We get ready for tonight's game number 4 of the WNBA semifinals between the Aces and the Seattle Storm. And join us now, Las Vegas Aces guard Jackie Young. Jackie, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So let's talk a little bit about the Most Improved Player Award. When you got the news about that, let's go back and tell me what your thoughts were.
Yeah, I was just excited. I put in a lot of work. I just try to come back a better player each season, and I made some changes in the off season. I really have to thank Tyler for helping me just tweak my shot a little bit and develop the three. I think that's been the biggest thing. And so, I wouldn't be able to do it without my teammates. They've just been here supporting me along the way. They've always had trust and faith in me and confidence, and I just had to have that same confidence in myself.
Some people have different opinions about that award. Some feel that improved suggests that, they weren't very good before, and others are very honored and they understand that that award actually means that you were just much better than the season before. What was your take when you received the award, and what is your philosophy on that?
Yeah, like I said earlier, I just try to come back a better player each year, work on something in the off season, and incorporate that into the next year. And so, I spent a lot of time with Tyler shooting, getting a lot of shots up. Before practice, after practice, just lots of reps, and we made a few tweaks, and so I was able to knock down the three. But I think it started with Becky. In the off season, she told me what she needed from me, and I knew she was going to have a good coaching staff to help me just make changes with my shot. And so, like I said, I just tried to come back a better player than I was the year before.
Right. Well, congratulations on that award. Well deserved.
Thank you.
So your game not only has improved, but we've seen you become much more comfortable each and every season. What are your thoughts on how you are now compared to where you were? And let's even go back to your first year and then kind of take us through the progression on just from maybe a mental standpoint on how you feel right now.
Yeah, I feel good right now. Like I said, I just put in the work, and I think the work shows, and so obviously, whenever you're getting a lot of reps up, you're going to feel more confident shooting threes or whatever it is. And so, my rookie year I was just trying to figure it out. My second year, I tried to develop the mid-range, so that was kind of my second and third year, and then my fourth year was expanding out to the three and just having the confidence to shoot it. I think a lot of times, just over the past 3 years, I just wouldn't take it. I wasn't right mentally, and so that stopped me before I even took the shot, and so now it's just playing freely and being good mentally, having a lot of confidence to shoot it, and just really being in the right place mentally.
So let's go back to the last couple games in this series. Game 2, you guys got a great team effort to even the series after game number 1, and then you come in here in Seattle and just a fantastic game 1 for the ages in game number 3. Talk a little bit about some of the adjustments, coming from games 1 and 2 to games 3, and what the mindset was there.
Yeah, we knew that first one we gave it away. You always want to win at home, and so that was tough losing that first one. But we just had to go back and really just focus on ourselves. The biggest thing for us is just defense, making sure that we're executing our defensive schemes, and just know that we can score the ball. So just making sure we're doing all the right things on defense, and just making a few tweaks of how we're guarding people. But I think it comes from us, really, and just being locked in on defensive end.
In that game 3, on Sunday. We saw just a gamut of emotions. We saw big swings. We saw the Aces have a 15-point lead, and then you guys were down there in the final seconds. Talk a little bit about what that was like at the end of regulation and then going into overtime.
Yeah, I mean, they had a chance to win it, and then there was still time left on the clock, you know. They had to play the full 40 minutes, and we were able to send it into overtime with less than a second left on the clock. And so I think it's just being locked in the whole game and just playing the full 40 minutes, you know, and not getting too disappointed whenever Sue hit the three, knowing that there's still time for us on the other end.
Well, you had a lot to do with that as you made the game-tying bucket at the end of regulation, getting that shot off with less than a second to go, .08. Talk a little bit about what was designed in the huddle by Becky, because you made an amazing cut to the hoop. So talk about how that all transpired.
Yeah, I mean, she drew it up for me. I mean, honestly, I did exactly what she told me to do. Just go over there, look like I'm setting the screen, slip out of it, and they just were confused for just a split second. That was enough time for me to be able to make the cut and get the shot off.
You look like a running back, though. You know that, didn't you? The way you changed the direction?
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying.
You got a little bit of that in your background?
I mean, I used to play with my brother a little bit, but yeah, so.
Over in Notre Dame, I don't know if you're hanging out with the football team and running some routes.
Yeah, I mean, I watched them a lot, but yeah, everyone's saying it looked like a football route, so.
Tremendous game by Jackie Young. Now, also, we saw you tweak the ankle a little bit. What's the status with that?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay. Jackie Young joins us as we get ready for tonight's game. Game number 4, the Aces have a chance to close out the WNBA semifinals, advance to the finals. Defensively, you are counted on quite a bit to guard the leading scorer, and you're facing Jewel Lloyd a lot. Both former Irish girls, as I like to say. Talk a little bit about guarding her.
Yeah, she's a great player. I mean, she can score on all 3 levels, and so I think it's just really trying to be locked in defensively and just make it hard for her to even catch the ball, and then just trying to play good defense whenever she does get the ball. I mean, she's a great player, so she's definitely going to hit shots, and it's just trying to make it hard on her.
All right, so as we get ready for game number 4 here tonight, talk about the preparation and the mindset. You had a day to rest and everything, coming off that big emotional win. How are you feeling for game 4 tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we're feeling good. We know that we need to come in locked in. Seattle's really going to be locked in, so we just have to just match their intensity and focus. And I think the biggest thing for us is just being locked in defensively and executing our defensive schemes. But yeah, we know they're definitely going to be locked in and ready to play tonight.
All right, Jackie, appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
There she is, Jackie Young, as we get ready for game number 4 here at the Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle.
Your home for every UNLV Rebel football game is ESPN Las Vegas, 1100 AM and 100.9 FM, KWWN Las Vegas.
Things are heating up in the desert, and at Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall, it's the summer of performance, and all the hottest cars are available at incredible prices. Everything from the sporty TLX to the most sophisticated SUV, the MDX, to the head-turning Integra with its 200 horsepower VTEC turbo engine and sporty paddle shifters for power you can feel and control. Also, get a $500 gift card with your purchase of any new vehicle. That's Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall.
Offer expires 9/30/2022.
Check out our featured burger of the month at Chickies and Pete's, ESPN's #1 sports bar in North America. Here you can watch your favorite teams play on multiple screens while enjoying food straight out of Philly, such as our world-famous crab fries. Stop by the bar to check out our drink specials and choose from one of the largest draft beer menus in Las Vegas. For more information about Chickies and Pete's, visit us online at SaharaLasVegas.com.
Silver Sevens Hotel and Casino in William Hill Race and Sportsbook are teaming up for another great year of exciting sports action. Sign up for a William Hill, Nevada mobile sports account and you'll receive a $50 bonus on top of your $50 deposit by using promo code GET50. Plus, Silver Sevens Hotel and Casino has newly remodeled rooms, redesigned suites, new private cabanas, and an updated spacious gaming floor with over 400 slot machines and $3 electronic table games. Don't miss all the action at Silver Sevens Hotel and Casino on the corner of Flamingo and Paradise.
When it comes to luxury, no one does it better than Findlay Cadillac in the Valley Auto Mall. From the exceptional crossover XT4 to the superb CT sedan and Escalade, the highest standards in automotive craftsmanship are found at Findlay Cadillac. To place your order, visit their award-winning showroom and choose from their full inventory of new and certified pre-owned vehicles that are available for immediate delivery. Or visit them online at FindlayCadillac.com to place your reservation. If you're thinking Cadillac, think Findlay Cadillac in the Valley Auto Mall.
Guten Tag, this is meine Auto. Und this is meine key. And I only trust one place with meine key. Meine key car care. They are so transparent with e-inspection, which shows photos of the problem and the fix. Meine key is my favorite part of America. And my second favorite part? The cowboys and the horses. Remember, I only trust meine key with meine key. A one-stop shop for total car care.
Right now, get a basic oil change at Meineke for only $29.95. Meineke, doing car care right.
Let's get back to the hardwood with T.C. Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
Getting ready for Game 4 tonight between the Aces and the Storm. A chance for the Aces to close it out with a victory. And join us now, the head coach, Becky Hammond. Becky, it is what?
Big game day. Big game day.
Exclamation points, parentheses, it's all there. All right, let's go back to the game on Sunday. Phenomenal ending, emotional roller coaster. We know what it was like for fans and announcers. How was it in your seat?
Whatever stress you felt or heart rate felt, you could just double it. Yes, I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that.
Yeah. Pretty phenomenal. Take us through the final 0.8 of a second when you called the timeout and you drew up Jackie for the game-tying bucket. Just talk to us about that huddle.
Nothing. We didn't have much time. I knew we needed something going at the rim. But 0.8 is enough for, a collection and a shot. 0.3 and below, that's when you really start. That's really when you're pulling out in your bag because it's really barely time for a catch and shoot. I say this all the time. It's one thing to go out there and make the shots. But Chelsea passing on the inbound, none of that happens if you don't get a good pass. And so that's probably the hardest part about the whole play. But a tribute to the girls. They were just locked in from go. I drew it up, but they executed the crap out of it. And of course, it always looks better when the ball goes in the hole.
Jackie looked like a running back when she was cutting down the lane there with that cut. Yeah. And now, is that something that she did, or is that part of that action there?
No, it's we do a lot of routes, if you will.
Right.
Routes, because it is a little bit football-ish. And so you're just looking for seams. You're looking to really sprint hard because it creates confusion. It creates gray areas. We always talk about defensively. You want to take up space. Once you can create space, now you can create confusion because people aren't sure if they're staying, going, what's going on. So it's just about creating a little misdirect, little confusion without confusing your own team at the same time.
Exactly. Asia, phenomenal. Chelsea, phenomenal. Talk a little bit about Raquana Williams and Bay and the way she came through with those big threes, especially the one you guys were down 4 with 10 seconds to go, and that kept you guys alive. But talk about her performance.
You don't get the nickname Bay Buckets for missing. So we know she was due for a big game. She came in, and her shots kept us in it, but really her defense has been phenomenal too. So she's really impacting the game on both ends of the floor, and she's just one other weapon. And when you have multiple weapons you can go to, that's another way you can keep the defense guessing.
Becky Hammond joins us as we get ready for game number 4 here tonight. Closeout situation. Ace is up 2-1. What are your biggest concerns tonight?
Well, it's hard to close out any team, let alone a team that has championship pedigree, let alone a team that has a GOAT in potentially what would be her last game. I mean, there's multiple reasons why this is going to be an absolute tough game to get. What we got to do is just be focused, be in the moment. And as you can see from the last game, it takes every second of your energy and mental toughness to come in here and win. Every second, literally.
What are you expecting from Seattle? Not just from an emotional standpoint, because obviously their back is against the wall, but what do you expect them to do on the floor as far as attacking or defense tonight?
I'm sure they're going to give some extra attention. They've been giving a ton of attention to Asia, but, I'm sure they're going to try to say, hey, somebody else come out and beat us, because Asia's been the problem for them. As is Chelsea, a little bit of a two-headed monster for us. I think KP's been great for us getting downhill, but I don't think we've seen her best offensive game yet. Same with Jackie. Bay was great. I thought Kia was real solid. So it's going to be a collective effort tonight, but I look to them to try to take the head off the snake, which is Asia or Chelsea. So making one of their lives miserable. So it'll be on the rest of us to keep the defense honest, move the ball, keep playing within the framework, and not get too crazy about force-feeding people, whoever that might be.
Right. Quick thoughts about Dearica Hamby, first game back. How do you think she looked and how's she doing? Is she going to be a little bit more of seeing more minutes tonight?
I'm not sure. We'll have to see how it goes. Right now we're in a little bit of a groove. Yeah. We've been without her for about a month, so it's just really hard to incorporate someone, and it's really unfair a little bit to throw her out in these situations. So I'll be in communication with her. She's probably going to get thrown out there at some point. How many minutes she does or gets, I don't know. We'll see.
All right. How many closeout games have you been in as a player and a coach? Been here before?
Yes. First big one as a coach, though. Who cares about the rest right now?
There you go. Final message to your team before they hit the floor tonight.
Focus, mentality. You gotta. I don't know. I don't want to say what I want to say. So, but be in the moment, be present, and leave it all out there. I mean, you got to understand that this is a Titan. Yeah. They've been a Titan. They got 4 banners. They know how to win in big situations. So we're gonna have to match that energy. And as happy as we were the other day, flip that as how pissed off they were and try to meet that aggression with aggression.
All right, go get to it. Good luck, and hopefully bring back a W.
All right, thank you.
Becky Hammond, the head coach of the Las Vegas Aces, getting ready for game number 4 here tonight at the Climate Pledge Arena. We will come back with the starting lineups and the tip-off for tonight's big-time closeout situation for the Las Vegas Aces. You're listening to Aces Basketball here on ESPN Las Vegas.
It's the Aces Radio Network on ESPN Las Vegas.
More lawyer, less fee.
I'm attorney Paul Powell. Have you been injured in a crash? Do you want to win your case? Do you want the insurance companies saying,
It's Paul Powell?
Of course you do. I've spent almost 20 years helping injury victims get paid, and I for sure can help you.
If you're tired of greedy lawyers, call 728-5500 or go to paulpowell.com.
I really can help.
Paul Powell. More lawyer, less fee.
Some restrictions apply.
Hey Chuck, I gotta tell you, I love the fact that I can find out exactly how much I qualify for at Dollar Loan Center even before I need a loan.
People are always curious about how much cash they can get, and it's way better to know this before you're in a pinch. Let's say you don't quite need a loan today, but might every so often and really just want to find out how much you qualify for and how it works. We do this every day at Dollar Loan Center, and the customers really dig it.
And it's free, right?
Of course. We process your application, let you know how much you qualify for, and then you're ready to go when you need a loan down the line.
That was Chuck, founder of Dollar Loan Center, where you can get up to $5,000 in just minutes, or just stop in to see how much you qualify for. We have over 50 locations, and our friendly Dollar Loan Center staff are ready to help. You can also apply over the phone or online at don'tbebroke.com.
Licensed by the Nevada Financial Institutions Division. Customer must meet minimal loan qualifications. To review loan qualifications, visit us at don'tbebroke.com. Certain limitations may apply. Loans are subject to approval.
It's time for Las Vegas Aces basketball.
Here goes Plum on the run. Break out for Asia. Asia pump fake once. On the glass. Good. Great transition basketball by the Aces. Gray, crossover dribble. Gonna step into a jumper. Chelsea Gray's done it again. Bounce pass. Inside. Hamby. North. Plum to Hamby. The Aces on the run. Making it happen.
And now, here's the voice of the Las Vegas Aces, T.C. Martin.
And glad to have you with us here on a Tuesday night. We're coming to you live from Seattle, Washington in the Climate Pledge Arena. It is game number 4 between the Las Vegas Aces and the Seattle Storm. The WNBA playoffs semifinals. The Aces, with a victory tonight, would advance to the WNBA Finals. It would be their second finals appearance in the last 3 years. That was 2020 when the entire season was constructed down in the bubble or the wubble down in Bradenton, Florida. And the Aces lost the finals to this Seattle Storm team 3-0. But as we know, this is a different Las Vegas Aces team. They come in here as the number 1 overall seed. The Storm comes in with the 4th seed. And we go back and look how this series unfolded. Game number 1 back at the Michelob Ultra Arena in Mandalay Bay. Going back a week ago, the Seattle Storm came in and beat the Las Vegas Aces and took game number 1 76-73. Then the Aces returned the favor in a must-win game 2 situation where the Aces got the job done 78-73. Asia Wilson had 33 points and 13 rebounds in that game, and Chelsea Gray 19 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. And we come to game number 3 on Sunday afternoon. The pivotal game 3, the team that wins game 3 in a best-of-5 series usually wins the series, 87% of the time to be accurate. And the Aces found themselves up 15 points, had a great hot start, only to see Seattle come storming back in the second half. And then Seattle had a 4-point lead with 10 seconds to go. A Raquana Williams 3 cut the lead to 1. Asia Wilson fouled Tina Charles. She missed both free throws. After a Becky Hammond timeout, Asia Wilson converted a layup to give the Aces a lead, a 1-point lead with 2 seconds to go. They thought they were in great shape until, after a Seattle timeout, they inbounded the ball to Sue Bird in the near corner. She hit a 23-foot jump shot for 3 that gave Seattle the lead with 0.8 of a second to go. Becky Hammond calls timeout, draws up a play. Jackie Young slices down the lane, gets a bullet pass from Chelsea Gray, banks it off the glass. We go to overtime. From there, the Aces rolled in overtime, outscoring the Storm by 12. Final score, 110-98. And that has put the Las Vegas Aces in a prime position to close this series out. With a victory tonight, advance to the WNBA Finals. T.C. Martin with you here inside the Climate Pledge Arena, a beautiful facility here. We had 15,000 here on Sunday. Looks like it'll be a little bit less, but definitely it'll be double digits here tonight. Crowd on their feet, and we are ready for basketball. Game 4 here tonight, the Aces and the Storm. Here are your starting lineups for tonight's game. First for the Las Vegas Aces, wearing red tonight, trimmed in black and white. The 3-guard lineup of Jackie Young, Kelsey Plum, and Chelsea Gray. Up front, Kia Stokes, and of course, MVP candidate Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson's been phenomenal. We mentioned game 3, what she did with 33 points, 13 rebounds. In game 2. Game 3, she went off for 34 points and 11 rebounds. Chelsea Gray was also phenomenal in game 3. She had 29 points and 12 assists. For the Seattle Storm, the home team, they will start their 3-guard lineup, which will feature Jewel Lloyd in her 8th season from Notre Dame, Sue Bird, the all-everything, in her 19th year from the University of Connecticut, and Gabby Williams in her 4th year out of UConn as well. Up front, they have Tina Charles, a 6'4 center, also out of UConn, and round out the UConn quadruplets, I guess, Brianna Stewart, the 6'4 forward in her 6th year, averaging 22 points and 7 rebounds per game. The head coaches, Becky Hammond for the Aces, Noelle Quinn in her 2nd season with the Seattle Storm. Crowd on their feet, waving towels. 40 minutes of basketball at least coming your way, and we will see if the Aces can end this series in Seattle tonight. If the Storm win, a fifth and deciding game will take place Thursday, 7 o'clock, inside the Michelob Ultra Arena at the Mandalay Bay. The Seattle Storm in their green home uniforms with trimmed in black with white numerals and white names. So Kia Stokes and Brianna Stewart ready to jump it up here tonight. And we are underway in Seattle. And Stokes taps it twice, goes to Chelsea Gray. She picks it up, and the Aces will have the first possession. Aces going left to right on your radio dial. Glad to have you with us on your home for Aces basketball, ESPN Las Vegas. Gray at the top of the key, gives it to KP. KP slices down the lane, right-hand dribble, off the glass and good. And Kelsey Plum scores the first bucket 20 seconds into this contest. 2-0 Las Vegas. Jewel Lloyd brings it up. Now goes inside to Brianna Stewart. Turnaround jumper, partially blocked by Wilson, into the hands of Stokes. To Gray, to Plum on the right flank. Here comes KP. 1 for 1, that's a great start for KP, and we talked about it with Becky Hammond. Becky Hammond would like to see her get off a little bit more. KP down the lane, reverse layup, and it's Kelsey Plum 4, Seattle 0. So great sign to get Kelsey Plum involved early. Remember, Kelsey Plum went to school here, University of Washington. She was college basketball's all-time leading scorer, over 3,000 points in her college career. I was over at the University of Washington earlier today, into their Hall of Fame, and great plaques for Kelsey Plum up there. So she's still a legend here. We have an offensive foul on Tina Charles as she set the pick, so turnover Seattle, and Aces have the basketball. Here comes Chelsea Gray. She has it at the top of the key, gets a pick from Stokes. Goes inside, give and go. Stokes off the glass with the left hand. Count the bucket. 6-0 Las Vegas. Bird races the ball up court for Seattle. To Stewart at the top. Back to Bird on the right wing. Tina Charles has it. She's going to let one fly from 15. Nothing but net. And there's a steal in the backcourt. Chelsea Gray got a little bit lazy. Threw the inbound pass to Asia Wilson. Stolen away by Gabby Williams and a quick 2. So just like that, mojo on the side of Seattle for an answer. 6-4 Las Vegas. Just careless passing. Becky Hammond not happy about that, especially when the Aces scored the first 6 points. And then you get a bucket by Tina Charles and then a giveaway. And Gabby Williams comes up with a bucket. Here comes Asia working on Charles. Follow-away jumper, no foul, and no bucket. Stewart has it, brings it up herself. So now Seattle has a chance to tie with a 2 and take the lead with a 3. Just like that, here goes Tina Charles. Working on Asia inside. Left-hand jump hook. Off the rim, no good. Jackie Young tries to corral the rebound, and she cannot. Seattle basketball. So again, Aces cannot control the boards. Aces sent 4 people back on that one. Jackie was the lone one back. Knocked it out of bounds. So Bird will inbound. Seattle has it underneath their own hoop. Inbound to Charles. Charles working hard to the hoop off of Asia. No good, too strong into the hands of Plum. Plum on the run. Here she comes. Stops, fires from 3. Back rim, no good. Long rebound. Tipped out by Stokes to Chelsea Gray. Gray draws a double team. Throws a wild pass to the left side to KP. KP gets it now and drives down the baseline. Kicks back to Chelsea for 3. Rims out. Tipped around. Asia battles. Asia has it. Tries to go straight in. Short. Into the hands of Charles to Bird. Here comes Seattle. Bird at the top. Thinking about a 3. Will launch a 3. Hits a 3. And just like that, it was 6-0. Seattle 7 unanswered. 7-6 Seattle. Plum to the top of the key. Uses a staggered screen from Stokes and Gray. And drives down the lane. Misses the shot, but she gets fouled. 2 free throws for KP. So the Seattle Storm have connected on 3 of the last 4 shots. So Kelsey Plum goes to the free throw line. Plum's got her free throw percentage back up to 88%. Hits that one. Plum for her entire career entering the season over 90%, actually 91 entering the season. Plum's second free throw rims out, 1 for 2. We saw that from KP in game number 2, where she did that her first 2 trips to the line. She was 2 for 4. Here comes Jewel Lloyd. Gives it to Bird. Bird's thinking about another 3 and working on KP. Step back. Now passes off to Stewart. Stewart goes inside to Charles. Over Stokes. No good. Missed the shot. Offensive rebound. Now it's on the ground. Who's got it? Looks like Jewel Lloyd is going to get tied up with Kia Stokes. So we'll have a jump ball. So Seattle will get it. And actually, it is not going to be a jump ball. They called a foul. So the foul goes on Kelsey Plum. So it'll be Seattle ball out on the side. So we're tied at 7 after Plum went 1 for 2 the last trip. Touchdown apiece here. As Mark Davis watches right for where the action is down on the Seattle sideline right now. There's a jumper by Gabby Williams. Misses it, gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to Stewart for 3. Brianna Stewart hits a triple. 10-7 Seattle. They have outscored the Aces 10-1 in the last 2 minutes. Plum looks inside, nothing happening, gives it to Jackie on the left wing. Back to Plum at the top of the key. Fumbles a dribble a little bit. Shot clock down to 5. Plum's 20 feet away. Throws a pass to Kia Stokes. She's got to put one up from 3. That one rims out, no good. Not the shot that the Aces want from Kia Stokes. Shooting the ball from 22 feet out. Here comes Brianna Stewart down the lane and scores it over Wilson. Becky Hammond timeout. Now make the run 12-1 in favor of the Seattle Storm. 5:35 to play here in the first quarter. Seattle 12, Las Vegas 7.
This is Aces Basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Hey, it's Damon Khan with ESPN Las Vegas. What's better than playoff basketball? I can't think of anything either. So come on down to Parkway Tavern inside the district at Green Valley as the Las Vegas Aces look to close out the Seattle Storm on the road. All the Aces need is to secure this win now, and they move on to the WNBA Finals. So come on down and watch the game with me. You don't want to miss it. And guess what? It's Miller time. If you come wearing Aces merch, the first Miller Lite draft is free. Great taste, less filling. You know the saying. So come on down to Parkway Tavern. That's 2235 Village Walk Drive inside the district down here in Henderson. I mean, the Aces are gunning for the WNBA Finals. All they need to do is take out the Storm tonight, and you don't want to miss this party when the Aces get the win. It's going to be the celebration of the year until they win the WNBA Finals. You don't want to miss it. Come on down to Parkway Tavern.
PT's, Sean Patrick's, Sierra Gold, and SG Bar is your locals hotspot for happy hour with 50% off drinks every day. Voted best happy hour in Las Vegas? There's no better place to be. Beat the heat with ice cold beer, signature cocktails, and the best tavern food in town. See you at happy hour for 50% off drinks 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and 12 a.m. to 2 every day. With over 60 locations, there's always a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com to find your favorite neighborhood tavern today.
Let's rejoin Aces Basketball with TC Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
To the Climate Pledge Arena here in Seattle. The Aces got off to a nice hot start here, had a 6-0 lead. Then all of a sudden the Seattle Storm comes storming back, pun intended there. They outscored the Aces 12-1 in the last 2.5 minutes. Becky Hammond calls timeout, and the Aces are going to have to regroup here, find themselves down 12-7. So packed house here again tonight, and this is a very large arena here at the Climate Pledge Arena. You may be familiar with this. This is also the home of the Seattle Kraken from the NHL, and this arena is much like T-Mobile. It is almost identical type of a layout to T-Mobile. It's very comfortable, very nice in here. Obviously very eco-friendly like the entire city of Seattle is, but this is on the hallowed ground here of the old Seattle Center Coliseum where the Seattle Supersonics used to play when they won their championship going back into 1979-1980. And then the Key Arena replaced that with a remodel, and then they just replaced the Key Arena with the Climate Pledge Arena here. And it's an amazing facility here. They spent a lot of money on this, home for the Seattle Kraken and the Seattle Storm. So the Storm, they draw well here. They average over 10,000 fans per contest. They had 18,000 for Sue Bird's regular season finale, which the Aces won back on August the 7th. And they had 15,000 here for game number 3 on Sunday. So here we go. The Aces out of the timeout with the basketball. Chelsea Gray has it at the top of the key. Tries to go inside to Jackie Young. Turnaround jumper for Jackie is good from about 6 feet out. So nice answer by the Aces there. And they were up 6. Now find themselves down 3, 12-9. There goes Jewel Lloyd. Goes strong to the glass. Misses with the right hand on the left side. Offensive rebound again by Gabby Williams. Kicks it out to Brianna Stewart. Another triple for Stewart. 15-9 Seattle. So Seattle started off slow, but the Aces, after that turnover in the backcourt, gave Seattle a lot of mojo. They still have it. Plum to Raquana Williams, who checked in that last time out to Asia. Throws up a wild left-handed hook shot off the glass, too strong. Williams comes down with another rebound for Seattle. Bird has it, top of the key. Right-hand dribble with Bird. Williams guarding her, 25 feet out. Goes to the top of the key to Lloyd, to the corner for Gabby Williams. Her 3 is off the mark. Wilson comes down with a rebound. Gray brings it up patiently to Jackie, to Bay for 3. Raquana Williams falling away, does not hit it. And no one underneath for the Aces on the offensive glass. Tina Charles comes down with a rebound. Seattle with another possession here with Bird at the top of the key. Looking for a cutting. Stewart does not get it to her. Instead it goes to Charles, and then Charles gets it to Stewart. 15-footer by Stewart again. Brianna Stewart, we've seen some slow starts from her with the 7 games that these two teams have played during the course of the regular season. 4 during the regular season, 3 in the playoffs thus far. And Stewie is lighting it up early tonight. Gray tries to get it to Asia. Tipped away into the hands of Bird. 3 on 2 coming the other way. Oh, a nice little deflection by Bay into the hands of Plum. Here comes Plum. Penetrates down the lane. Nice little spin move by KP off the glass and good. So good transition for the Aces as they get the turnover. Seattle had numbers 3 on 2, and Raquana Williams hands up. Deflected the pass at only 5'9". Stewart, another 3. Brianna Stewart on fire. Stewie already with 13. She's got 13 of the 20 for the Storm. The Storm's up 9, 20-11. Williams has it to KP. KP trying to dance. Now step back 3. Drano. Kelsey Plum hits the 3. Aces needed that one. 20-14, they're down. Bird to Stewart at the top of the key. Asia's going to have to start guarding Stewart better. There's a nice little give and go from Bird to Tina Charles. She's fouled by Chelsea Gray. So Bird had the ball in the left corner. Found Tina Charles. Slipped the screen, went right down the lane, got it to her. Missed the shot. So Tina Charles, who missed those 2 free throws, those big 2 free throws, at the end of regulation, tried to atone for herself here. And the funny thing is, Charles she was 4 for 4 prior to that, missing those 2 free throws. So she steps to the line for the first time here tonight. Tina Charles, only a 70% free throw shooter. First one on the way, back rim, no good. And you can hear the crowd. You know what they're thinking. They're thinking, Tina, that's exactly what you did the other night that cost us the game. Stephanie Talbot checks in for Seattle. Got to be aware of her because Talbot, her 5th season from Australia. Former Olympic teammates with Liz Cambage, and Charles misses again. 0 for 2, so the Aces get a break here. See if they can capitalize. They're down 6, 2.5 minutes to play first period. Gray has it to Asia at the top of the key. Back over to KP. KP getting involved here tonight. Let's see if she feels it from 3 again. Passes it back over to Gray. Gray has it. Inside Deorka Hamby. And that ball is swatted away by Talbot. Hamby was open on the baseline. Just checked into that during that free throw exchange there. There goes Stewart. Kicks it over to Tina Charles. Working on Hamby. Backing her down. Follow away jumper. Back rim no good. Hamby comes down with a rebound. So Hamby getting her first action. She saw about 11 minutes in that game on Saturday. Remember, she missed the 7 previous games because of that knee injury, the right knee bone contusion. Asia gets a pass from Chelsea. Rejected by Stewart. The 15-footer is no good. Stewie comes down with a rebound. And coming down court, kicks it over to Talbot for three. No good. Asia with the rebound. So that turnover doesn't hurt the Aces, but they don't get a chance to slice into the lead. Plum goes down the lane, kicks it to Bay for three. Raquana Williams ring it up. 20-17. Aces down by three. Noel Quinn is going to use a timeout here. With 1:22 remaining in the first period, the Aces still trail 20-17.
This is Aces Basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Football's back, and Rampart Casino's Race and Sportsbook is the place to be. Win even if your bet doesn't with play action payouts. Earn drawing entries with each bet to score up to $500 cash every Tuesday at noon. Catch the action with $2 draft beers, $5 shots, and more. Get free food at Clubhouse Deli or buffet discounts with every $50 parlay card wager. Plus, we have 15-minute sports better parking to get your bets in fast. Rampart Casino, your home for play action and payouts.
Running a business gets more complicated every year, so you need a trusted advisor in your corner, especially when it comes to your workers' comp program. Pro Group Management has been helping Nevada's self-insured businesses for over 20 years. Whether your business is retail, trucking, building, agriculture, or auto, our team has the expertise to make sure your coverage meets your needs and at a price that fits your budget. Our award-winning team keeps track of all the important regulatory issues that impact your business. We help with safety, compliance, and inspections, because that's what you should expect from a trusted business partner. Find out how to have Pro Group Management work for you. Visit our website at pgmnv.com to receive a free cost savings analysis now. That's pgmnv.com or call our Las Vegas office at 702-740-4380. Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
So, Seattle comes back with the basketball after the timeout. Sue Bird brings it up and has the ball at the top of the key. Bird guarded by Hamby now. Into the corner to Magdalor, who checks in for the first time, and Asia blocks her shot not once, but twice, and we have a shot clock violation. So nice defense by the Aces. So Seattle got really nothing off of that timeout. So we're down to 58 seconds remaining here, first period. Aces had a 6-point lead. Seattle came up and led by 9. Aces have battled back with a couple threes from Kelsey Plum and Raquana Williams, and we're at 20-17. Had a lot of football scores so far in this game. We had a 7-6. We had a 6-0, a 7-6. We had a 7-7. Yeah. Now we got 20-17. Here we go. KP will bring it up after a long delay there with the official talking to the scorers table, but we're back. And Kelsey Plum kicks it over to the corner to Asia Wilson. Wilson with a right-hand dribble spins down the lane off the glass. Great maneuver by Asia, and it's 20-19. Asia just took Magdalor to school on that one. And there's another whistle, and this one is at the other end, and they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Raquana Williams. Going to get her for that foul. There's a reach-in. And change that. They're going to get Hamby on the foul. So Hamby has a foul with 35 seconds to go. Brianne January has it, the top of the key. Plum guards her. January tries to penetrate down the right side. Asia picks her up. Asia gets her hands on the pass and brings it up herself playing point guard. Now Asia has her back to the bucket, gives it to Raquana. Bay's going to be way off the mark on that three-pointer. Didn't set herself. And the ball nearly went out of bounds, and Seattle saved it. No Aces went to go get that basketball. And Seattle almost knocked it out of bounds, and they turned around and saved it. 7 seconds to go. Here in the quarter. Seattle with a 1-point lead. Jewel Lloyd, follow-away jumper, drains it with 0.7 of a second left in the quarter. Young inbounds, the Hamby heave, that's an air ball, and we've come to the end of one. So a very interesting quarter there. Aces had themselves a 6-point lead. Seattle went on a big 12-1 run, and they hold a 4-point lead after 10 minutes. It's Seattle 23, Las Vegas 19. You're listening to Aces playoff basketball here on ESPN Las Vegas.
It's the Aces Radio Network on ESPN Las Vegas.
Las Vegas never sleeps, and neither does Zip Zap Auto. Now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ZipZap Auto offers repairs, smog tests, oil changes, you name it, 24 hours a day. Plus, free diagnostics with qualifying repairs. ZipZap Auto will come to you anywhere in the valley and will tow your vehicle for free. Plus, loan you a car for free. Don't let your vehicle needs slow you down. Call ZipZap Auto and keep rolling. 702-644-1400. That's 702-644-1400.
When was the last time you heard anyone say, "Man, I'm excited to go to the dentist"? Well, that's because it's not very exciting, nor is it fun. But it is very important, especially if you're a dog or cat. And Hearts Alive Village knows that. That's why we're offering a $20 dental consultation. You heard me right. Just $20. Come on, it's for your pet. To schedule an appointment, go to heartsalivevillage.org. Hearts Alive Village, giving animals a voice.
Through the years, Terribles has created deliberately different programs for our loyal customers, such as Gas for Life, Game Day Giveaway, and many more. And now, Terribles is excited to introduce the all-new Shop, Spin, and Win game, exclusively on the Terribles Social House app. Just scan your app reward code while making a qualifying purchase at any participating Terribles location and shop, spin, and win directly from your phone. Looks like I'm going to see you at Terribles, right? Terribles. Deliberately different since 1959.
A lot of people won't call an attorney to help them get out of debt because they're afraid they'll get pushed into a bankruptcy. Not a Panda law firm.
We're a full-service debt relief law firm, and that means we review all your options with you.
During your free consultation, Panda attorneys will talk to you about bankruptcy, debt consolidation, and debt settlement. Then we'll work to figure out the best option for you.
When you need help with your personal or business debt,
Call Panda Law, 702-818-3888.
Bankruptcy, get your bankruptcy here. You, ma'am, you look like you've got a ton of debt. Well, step on up. I've got your bankruptcy for you right here.
Leave me alone. I don't want to file bankruptcy.
But you've got debt, right? Practically everyone in Las Vegas has $10,000 or more in credit card debt. That means you should file bankruptcy. It's the only thing I sell here, so it must be your only option.
No, it's not. I already went to Panda.
You what? Why did you?
I went to Panda. They told me about all my options. We talked about bankruptcy, but for me, that wasn't the best option. In fact, here's the Panda now.
Not Panda.
Thanks, Panda.
if you've got debt, make sure you call a full-service debt relief law firm, not an attorney that only sells bankruptcy.
Call Panda. We'll sit down with you and discuss your options for getting out of debt, including bankruptcy and debt settlement. Then we'll work to pick the best plan for you.
Call Panda Law, 702-818-3888.
This is De'Erica Hamby, and you're listening to Las Vegas Aces basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
The Las Vegas Aces find themselves down 4 after one period of play here in Game 4 in Seattle. The Aces only shooting 8 of 18 right now. 45%, 44%, really not too bad, but only 2 of 8 from the three-point arc. But Seattle connecting on 9 of 20 shots and 5 for 7 from the three-point land. That's 72%. So we start the second quarter. Seattle has the basketball with a 4-point lead. Jewel Lloyd has it on the left wing, gives it back to Stewart at the top. Jewel Lloyd penetrates down, gets a double team from Hamby and Asia, and she scores it anyway. 16-foot jumper by Jewel Lloyd. So she's on the board, 25-19. Gray has it to Asia at the top of the key. The Aces with no movement whatsoever right now offensively, a little stagnant. Gray now has it, gives it to Jackie, inside to Hamby. Hamby throws it away. January comes up with it, pushes it down the court to Stephanie Talbot over on the right wing. Throws it over to Megbabor. She nearly throws it away, but Talbot saves it. Back to Megbabor. Back to Brianna Stewart. To Brianne January. Shot clock's down to 5. Seattle's got nothing going here. And 25 feet away is Jewel Lloyd. She has a double team. It's going to be another shot clock violation. Great defense by the Aces and really poor execution by Seattle. So both the Aces and the Storm very poor on those last 2 possessions. So Hamby exits and Stokes going to come back in. So the Aces now have their starting 5 back on the floor with Wilson, Stokes, Young, Plum, and Gray. Asia inbounds in the backcourt, and here comes Kelsey Plum. She'll run the point this set. KP has Talbot on her. January switches out on her, top of the key. There's a pick by Asia. And Plum gives it to Asia. Now she kicks it back to Gray. Shot clock winding down again. Down to 6. Down to 4. Jackie's got it. Throws it down low and throws it away into the hands of Talbot. It's going to be a shot clock violation anyway. Jackie Young picks the pocket of Brianne January. Aces don't have numbers. Jackie's 1-on-2. Gives it to Stokes. Stokes kicks it back to Jackie. Everyone's back 5-on-5 now. Helter-skelter. And Gray now has it. Chelsea's going to let one fly from 3. Boom! Chelsea Gray hits a 3. 25-22. So nothing pretty here to start the second quarter, but the Aces are down 3. We played 2 minutes here in the second. There's a jumper by Jewel Lloyd. She's hit her last 2. That one's from 17 feet. Hung on the rim for a while, went down. Lead back to 5. Gray now has it top of the key. Chelsea with the right-hand dribble. Looks for Plum. Plum with a shot fake. Now penetrates inside off the glass, reverse layup. Good. Beautiful move by KP. Shot fake, hesitation, blew by everybody. Left-hand reverse dribble. 27-24. Lloyd has it again. She's feeling it. You know she wants to fire. Back over to Talbot. Talbot penetrates inside on Gray, and we're going to get a foul here. Chelsea Gray, another one, is Stephanie Talbot. Nice move there. Reverse pivot move. Once she got in the paint, and Chelsea just took a swipe at her. And that means 2 free throws for Talbot, because they're going to say that she was in the act of shooting. So Talbot will shoot it up twice. First one is up and good. So Seattle's only been to the line on 2 occasions tonight. Tina Charles missed the first 2, and now Talbot trying to hit her second. She hits the first, and she misses the second. So 1 for 4, Seattle at the free throw line thus far. Aces down 4. Gray brings it up. Gray now bounce pass to Asia. Does not face a bucket. Now gives it to Jackie instead. Jackie goes off the glass, rushed it, no good. Did not take her time, shot it off the wrong foot too. Bird now has it. Gives it to Lloyd. Lloyd for 3. Lloyd again. 31-24. This is the Jewel Lloyd show. The first quarter was owned by Brianna Stewart. She went out for 13. Lloyd is the second Storm player to reach double digits. She has 10. Gray penetrates inside. She's going to stop and fire from 18. Count the bucket, Chelsea Gray. 6:30 to play here in the second. Aces down 5, 31-26. Bird now has it. Brings it across the timeline. Gives up the dribble. Back to Lloyd. Lloyd's on fire. She's feeling it. Penetrates inside. Throws up a shot. Draws contact. 2 free throws coming for Jewel Lloyd. And they will get Kia Stokes on the foul. So Becky Hammond hands on hips. Not happy about that call. Berating the official a little bit there. But at any rate, it will be 2 free throws for Jewel Lloyd. Lloyd's first free throw is up and good. Second free throw. Getting ready to be attempted by Lloyd, taking her sweet time, deep breath, 1 dribble, puts it up and good. 33-26. Crowd roaring their approval for the home team, the Seattle Storm here. Aces have the basketball with Chelsea Gray. Chelsea still has it. Spins, gives it over to Plum. Long distance 3 for KP, rims out, no good. And Brianna Stewart has a rebound. Stewart's going to try to go coast to coast. Now dishes off to Talbot. Talbot's open for 3. Rims out. No good. Plum with the rebound. Plum will bring it up herself as Kia Stokes tries to clear a little traffic for her. Here comes Plum with the right-hand dribble down the right flank. Now she backs it out to the wing. One-hand pass to Gray. Gray scissors dribble, stops, fires, in and out. Magbabor, rebound. Bird now has it. Magbabor is in there for Tina Charles. Talbot in for Gabby Williams. Jewel Lloyd's going to kick it back out to Talbot. That little push shot from about 22 is no good. A little bit flat there. And Jackie Young comes down with a rebound. Bounce pass over to Gray. And we have a whistle away from the ball. And we're going to say a foul. And Gray got fouled. Looks like they're going to get Stephanie Talbot with that one. So that should not result in free throws, but we'll see when we get back. 5:20 to play before halftime. And the Aces trail the Storm 33-26.
It's the Aces Radio Network on ESPN Las Vegas.
Silver Sevens Hotel and Casino in William Hill Race and Sportsbook are teaming up for another great year of exciting sports action. Sign up for a William Hill, Nevada mobile sports account and you'll receive a $50 bonus on top of your $50 deposit by using promo code GET50. Plus, Silver Sevens Hotel and Casino has newly remodeled rooms, redesigned suites, new private cabanas, and an updated spacious gaming floor with over 400 slot machines and $3 electronic table games. Don't miss all the action at Silver Sevens Hotel and Casino on the corner of Flamingo and Paradise.
Running a business gets more complicated every year, so you need a trusted advisor in your corner, especially when it comes to your workers' comp program. Pro Group Management has been helping Nevada's self-insured businesses for over 20 years. Whether your business is retail, trucking, building, agriculture, or auto, our team has the expertise to make sure your coverage meets your needs and at a price that fits your budget. Our award-winning team keeps track of all the important regulatory issues that impact your business. We help with safety, compliance, and inspections, because that's what you should expect from a trusted business partner. Find out how to have Pro Group Management work for you. Visit our website at pgmnv.com to receive a free cost savings analysis now. That's pgmnv.com or call our Las Vegas office at 702-740-4380. Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
Let's rejoin Aces basketball with TC Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
Seattle Storm with a 7-point lead over the Aces. They have led pretty much from the 5-minute mark of the first period on. Tanisha Wright just got a great round of applause here. Tanisha Wright, Storm legend as a player, current head coach of the Atlanta Dream. And remember, Tanisha Wright was Bill Lambier's assistant for several seasons with the Las Vegas Aces. So the Storm honoring Tanisha Wright tonight. You wonder who she's rooting for tonight. So the Aces turn the ball over after the timeout, and the pass goes inside to Kia Stokes from Jackie Young off her hands, and so Seattle has the basketball. So wasted possession off the timeout there for Las Vegas. Bird now has it at the top of the key, gives it to Stewart. Stewart has it on the left wing, working on Asia. Draws a double team, kicks it open to a wide open Gabby Williams for three. She hit one earlier, misses that one. Asia with the rebound to Gray. Back to Asia at the top of the key. Here come the Aces. Asia's going to stop and fire over Stewie, and she hits it. Asia Wilson from a 19-footer. 33-28. Aces still down by 5. Bird now has it. Gets a pick from Stewart. And Stewart's going to be open for three. Another three for Brianna Stewart. That's her third of the night. Ace is doing a very poor job defensively on the switching right now. And that's just a pick and pop. That's all that is. Sue Bird gets the pick from Stewart. She rolls, kicks it back to Stewie. Same things happen. Near turnover by the Aces there. Chelsea Gray gets the pass from Jackie Young. Gray has it. Kicks it back to Jackie. Jackie's going to have to fire from three, and she nails it as the shot clock was ready to expire. So you're going to see Jackie's foot was on the line there, so make it a 2, 36-30. And then Stewart and Asia are going at it there. Looked like Stewart pushed off, but they're going to get Asia Wilson with the foul. So Seattle tries to move quickly and transition down the court. That should not result in free throws. So it'll be side out from Seattle. 3:52 remaining here in the second. Jewel Lloyd's going to take a break for Seattle, so she exits. And Epiphany Prince, former Las Vegas Ace, in that 2020 run for the Aces, now a member of the Storm. So that is free throws for Stewart. They're going to say that she was in the act of shooting. So Stewart goes to the line. She connects on the first. Aces haven't had very much production here in the second quarter. Stewart misses that free throw, her second one she missed tonight. She gets her own rebound for another three. Brianna Stewart cans another three. Straight away, offensive rebound for the Storm, and everything's going right for Seattle tonight. 40-30. That is their biggest lead thus far. Led by 9 earlier in the first quarter. Now the lead by 10. Asia, nice little hesitation dribble right by Stewie. Asia got it at the free throw line. Stopped, kept the dribble alive. Hesitation, and then powered her way to the hoop. Stewart's going to try this one. Roll into the hoop, no good. Asia comes down with the rebound. Outlet pass to Plum. Plum's on the run, off the glass, a good. So 4 quick ones by the Aces. 2 by Asia, 2 by Plum, both from point-blank range, and it's 40-35. So it went from 10 down to 5 just like that. Here comes Gabby Williams, and she's hammered by Plum. 2 free throws coming for Gabby Williams. So we'll have another timeout on the floor with 2:59 remaining before halftime. And the Aces and the Storm locked in a good one. But right now it's Seattle 40, Las Vegas 35.
This is Aces Basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Hey, it's DeMoncon with ESPN Las Vegas, and if you're driving around listening to T.C. Martin call the game, but want to know where to go to experience this Aces game with some fellow fans, you are in luck. Come on down to Parkway Tavern at the District and Green Valley Ranch. The Aces are looking to close out the series against the Seattle Storm tonight. Following Game 3, which was an all-time classic in overtime, the bucket to get to overtime from Jackie Young. It was an incredible game, and the Aces are going to follow up that performance for Game 4 as they look to close out against the Seattle Storm. So come on down here to Parkway Tavern. And if you come wearing Aces merch, guess what? You get a free Miller Lite draft. Yes, that's right. It's Miller time. Great taste, less filling. It's playoff basketball. You don't want to miss it. Down here at Parkway Tavern at the District at Green Valley Ranch. That's 2235 Village Walk Drive. Come on out and support the hometown team.
It's Chevy truck season, and Chevy offers a full lineup of trucks and accessories, which means it's the perfect time to find the truck for you and make it your own. Make your Silverado bolder with a sport bar and bed liner. Make your Colorado brighter with perimeter bed lighting. And make your Silverado HD more secure with a tonneau cover. Your Chevy dealer can help you find the right Chevy truck and accessories for you to make the most out of truck season. See your Southern Nevada Chevy dealers.
Farhan Naqvi with Naqvi Injury Law. Imagine you've been injured in an accident. Now, do you want an assembly line law firm that treats you like a number and settles early for easy money? Hell no. You want an attorney who does everything in his power to translate knowledge and experience into big bucks in your pocket. Call me now for a free consultation at 702-INJURED.
If you've been hurt, Naqvi is the word. Call 702-INJURED.
Guten Tag, this is meine Auto. Und this is meine key. And I only trust one place with meine key. Meine key car care. They are so transparent with e-inspection, which shows photos of the problem and the fix. Meine key is my favorite part of America. And my second favorite part? The cowboys and the horses. Remember, I only trust meine key with meine key. A one-stop shop for total car care.
Right now, get a basic oil change at Meineke for only $29.95. Meineke, doing car care right.
Let's get back to the hardwood with T.C. Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
So the Aces come out of the timeout, trailing by 5. 2:59 to play before halftime. The Seattle Storm trying to stave off elimination here. If they get a victory tonight, that's going to force a Game 5, a fifth and deciding Game 5 at the house back at the Michelob Ultra Arena at the Mandalay Bay coming up on Thursday. But the Aces would love to close this thing out tonight. And another missed free throw by Seattle. Gabby Williams misses the first. Second free throw, she hits. So Seattle not really shooting it well from the free throw line, keeping the Aces hanging around here. 41-35, 2:50 to play in the second. Gray now has it at the top of the key, gets a pick from Jackie to Plum. Plum in the right corner, nearly goes out of bounds. Bird on her, gives it to Asia. Asia working on Stewie again. Asia powers her way in, stops, fires. In and out, no good. Stewie with the rebound. Stewart, like she customarily does after she gets a rebound, she brings it up herself. Seattle rarely outlets the ball. Bird nearly throws it away. Prince has it over on the right wing, and there's another whistle away from the ball. That's going to result in free throws. So Seattle making a living at the free throw line. Luckily for the Aces, they're not cashing in. So the Aces putting Seattle at the line. Brianna Stewart nearly automatic. She hits that one. Stewart, the 84% free throw shooter, but Seattle definitely struggling tonight. Have they only connected now on 5 of 10. Second free throw on the way for Stewart. She hits that. So right when the Aces try to make a little run, Seattle pushes the lead back up. It's 8 right now. Plum has the top of the key. Plum with a dribble, still with a dribble. Penetrates inside by Bird, by Stewart, into the corner. Jackie Young for 3. Jackie hits it. Big time hit by Jackie, 43-38. Aces down by 5, and we hit the 2-minute mark. Bird to Stewie. Top of the key to Prince. Williams guards her. Prince still has the basketball. Stewart gonna take a shot fake from 3, misses, and then gets her own rebound and a putback good for Brianna Stewart. A little floater in the lane. But again, we always talk about what Brianna Stewart does on the offensive glass. She did it again. Young now has it. Back on the right wing. No look pass to Asia Wilson. It went from Young to Gray to the corner, and Asia slicing down the lane. Nicely done. It's 45-40. 1:20 to play here in the second. Bird now has it. Gives it to Prince all the way in midcourt. Prince gives it over to Bird. Beats Plum off the glass. Too strong. Missed that one, and here comes Chelsea Gray. Fires a pass to Plum. Into the corner for Bay. Telegraphs her pass into Asia there, and ball is kicked, so the Aces will get on the side. 1 minute to play here in the second. Aces with the basketball down 5. So officials talking here about what to do with the shot clock. It's currently at 16. And that'll give Stephanie Talbot a chance to check in. And Charles exits. So Seattle going small. Stewart, the only big in the ball game for Seattle, matches up with the Aces because Asia's the only big there as well. Chelsea Gray gets the inbound pass. She's going to stop and fire. Chelsea gets it down. So score the bucket there off the inbounds pass. Chelsea Gray with 2 dribbles. Stopped connected from 16 feet at the left elbow. And it's 45-42. So we have a quick whistle there, delay of game warning there. So Seattle bringing the ball up. 50 seconds to play. Bird has it. At the top of the key, back to Stewart. Stewart, shot fake from 3. Does not do anything with it. Does not put the ball on the deck. Instead kicks it to Gabby Williams. Now Stewart gets it back. Stewart with a fall-away jumper over Asia. Nothing but cotton. Stewart now with 26 in the first half. Single-handedly carrying the Storm. But they're only up 5. Gray has it, top of the key. 22 seconds to play. Gray backing down Prince. Gray puts up a jumper. That was no good, but Asia comes down with the rebound. Pump fake off the glass. Good for Asia Wilson. Nicely done by Asia. 14 seconds, last shot time of the half for Seattle. Bird controls, comes across the timeline. 7 seconds to go. Bird behind the back dribble by Plum. Falls down. Ball is loose. Bay's got it with 3, with 2. Bounce pass to Asia. Can she get it off? No, she cannot as Stewart comes from behind and knocks it out of bounds. The horn sounds, and the Aces had a chance there to cut the lead to 1. So the officials here have stopped play, and they're talking whether if Asia got fouled there at the end, but that wouldn't result in free throws anyway, because that would have been only the second team foul for Seattle. So they let it go, and we've come to the end of the first half. We played 20 minutes of basketball here in Seattle. Game number 4 of this best-of-5 series that sees the Las Vegas Aces leading 2-1 in a closeout situation. But right now, the visitors find themselves down 3, 47 47-44. We invite you to hang with us here at halftime. Ari will have an update back in the studio, and Aces general manager Natalie Williams will join us back here in the Climate Pledge Arena when we return. Again, halftime score. The Aces trail the Storm 47-44. You're listening to Aces basketball here on ESPN Las Vegas.
Your home for running Rebel basketball is ESPN Las Vegas, 1100 AM and 100.9 FM, KWWN Las Vegas.
When it comes to luxury, no one does it better than Findlay Cadillac in the Valley Auto Mall. From the exceptional crossover XT4 to the superb CT sedan and Escalade, the highest standards in automotive craftsmanship are found at Findlay Cadillac. To place your order, visit their award-winning showroom and choose from their full inventory of new and certified pre-owned vehicles that are available for immediate delivery. Or visit them online at FindlayCadillac.com to place your reservation. If you're thinking Cadillac, think Findlay Cadillac in the Valley Auto Mall.
Are you ready to rock? Come celebrate Fremont Street Experience's free concert series, Downtown Rocks, Saturday, September 10th at 9 p.m., featuring rock sensation Pretty Reckless. Help turn the volume up one louder as Pretty Reckless play their top hits.
Make me wanna die.
In fabulous downtown Las Vegas, Saturday, September 10th at 9 p.m. For more information, visit VegasExperience.com, where downtown rocks.
Farhan Naqvi with Naqvi Injury Law. Imagine you've been injured in an accident. Now, do you want an assembly line law firm that treats you like a number and settles early for easy money? Hell no. You want an attorney who does everything in his power to translate knowledge and experience into big bucks in your pocket. Call me now for a free consultation at 702-INJURED.
If you've been hurt, Naqvi is the word. Call 702-INJURED.
Wake up with a CW and start your day with the Wagners.
Catch top stories, traffic, weather, and have a little fun, too.
Weekday mornings at 8 on the CW Las Vegas, Channel 33, Cox Cable 6.
Breaking news, top stories, your weather authority, and sports. We have it all in a fast-paced 30-minute newscast, so you can stay informed and get going with what's next. Watch the CW News at 10.
Afternoon Drive with a hammer.
He said that there's a lot of schnitzel. I'll use that word.
Home schnitzel or football schnitzel? We have another bet here.
What bet? At what the schnitzel was? I'm already going to beat you with the Texans. I'm already going to beat you with the Raiders. How much dinner can you afford?
I'll take the Bucks plus 5.5. Let's do a teaser.
I got to lay 5.5 to Tampa Bay and Brady with Cowboys?
You're at home! And Brady's marriage is screwed up in practice!
No.
Cofield and Company. Drive Time Radio. Monday through Friday.
I'm Ari with your Aces halftime sports report. U.S. Open earlier today, the 17th-seeded Caroline Garcia ran right through 12th-seeded Coco Gauff today in a 6-3, 6-4 victory. Garcia will now head to the Grand Slam semifinals for the first time in her career. She will face Ons Jabeur next. College football is back. Georgia has moved up to number 2 in the first Associated Press college football poll of the regular season. Alabama remains at number 1. They received 44 of the 63 first-place votes from the media panel and 1,552 points. Over to Major League Baseball, plenty of action in progress. The Dodgers have a 3-1 lead over the Giants in the middle of the third. Mariners shutting out the White Sox 1-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Brewers and Rockies tied up at 6 in the bottom of the eighth. Braves 7 over the Athletics have 5 in the top of the fifth. Rangers have a 4-3 lead over the Astros at the end of the seventh, and in the bottom of the eighth, Orioles have a 9-5 lead over the Blue Jays. Little NBA notes: free agent center Montrezl Harrell is signing a 2-year deal with the Sixers worth $5.2 million. Harrell was the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year in the 2019-20 season, while with the Clippers under head coach Doc Rivers and assistant Sam Cassell, who are now both with the Sixers as well. WNBA playoffs over on the other side. Chicago and Connecticut now tied at 2 games apiece. The Sun came up big today, beating on the Sky pretty bad, 104-80. The decisive Game 5 of that series will be this Thursday in Chicago. Tip-off time to be determined, most likely depending on the outcome of tonight's game, the Aces and the Storm. Speaking of which, let's send it back over to TC Martin live in Seattle at the Climate Pledge Arena, where the Aces trail the Storm 47-44, 1 game away from the WNBA Finals. Keep it locked right here for the rest of the halftime show, ESPN Las Vegas.
Wake up with the Press Box with Graney and Bischoff, weekday mornings at 7 on ESPN Las Vegas, KWWN in Las Vegas.
Jaguar Land Rover Las Vegas, in addition to having an excellent selection of certified pre-owned Land Rovers and Jaguars, we currently have a great selection of late model, low mile used vehicles available for immediate delivery, many under factory warranty. Hi, this is Ray Donardi, and this means that we have vehicles for virtually every budget and lifestyle. Visit us today at 6425 Roy Horn Way or online at jlrlv.com.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death for Nevadans 8 to 24 years old. Is your child at risk? Look for the signs, and if they're struggling, get them help. Free resources are available at mentalhealthresourcesnv.org.
More lawyer, less fee.
I'm attorney Paul Powell. Have you been injured in a crash? Do you want to win your case? Do you want the insurance companies saying,
It's Paul Powell!
Of course you do. I've spent almost 20 years helping injury victims get paid, and I for sure can help you.
If you're tired of greedy lawyers, call 728-5500 or go to paulpowell.com.
I really can help.
Paul Powell. More lawyer, less fee.
Some restrictions apply. Las Vegas never sleeps, and neither does Zip Zap Auto. Now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Zip Zap Auto offers repairs, smog tests, oil changes, you name it, 24 hours a day. Plus, free diagnostics with qualifying repairs. Zip Zap Auto will come to you anywhere in the valley and will tow your vehicle for free. Plus, loan you a car for free. Don't let your vehicle needs slow you down. Call Zip Zap Auto and keep rolling. 702-644-1400. That's 702-644-1400.
Come see why thousands have made the switch to Findlay Chevrolet. 215 at South Rainbow. Find new roads.
Findlay. Findlay Chevy is a place to buy. Home of the...
Welcome back to Aces Basketball on ESPN Las Vegas. It's the halftime report with stats, scores, and more.
TC Martin back here at the Climate Pledge Arena here in Seattle, and the Aces and the Storm locked in a good one. The Aces jumped out to a 6-0 lead, but then the Storm went on a 12-1 run, and they've took control ever since, and they currently lead 47-44 here at the half. And joining me here at the half, the Aces general manager, Natalie Williams. Natalie, how you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for getting me up all those stairs again.
Exactly. Hey, radio is the theater of the mind. We don't need to tell people how many steps that we're walking today. They think we're down on the court, but the people in Seattle want to put us up here on the concourse.
That's all right. As long as we win the game, we're fine. I'm fine with walking those stairs.
There you go. I know. And speaking of walking, this is a city where there's a lot of hills. There's a lot of walking in the city.
we had a good walk. Our whole staff is here, and so it's been fun to get out. And great weather here in Seattle. Yeah. About 75 degrees.
Yes. Yeah, people back in Vegas are saying, are you kidding me? Well, we had like 113 today.
Yeah.
So, you know how that is. All right, speaking of temperature hot, Breanna Stewart, 26 points. She is basically carrying this team on their back. What are your thoughts from the first half from a Seattle perspective?
Well, she was definitely unconscious the first half. I mean, she's got more points. She's got over half of their points.
Yes.
So we've got to definitely cool her down a little bit. Get some double teams on her and just contain everybody else, and then we should be fine. But I'm very proud of the team and the composure that we've held so far, because this crowd's been pretty good tonight.
Yep. The Seattle Storm 8 for 12 from beyond the three-point arc, so they're shooting lights out. The Aces 5 for 11, and the Aces actually shooting pretty good from the floor. They're shooting 56%. They've connected on 19 to 34 shots, so that really hasn't been the problem. The problem is trying to get some defensive stops, and they got themselves in a little bit of foul trouble, not really individually, but Seattle went to the line early in that second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, games are won by your defense and your rebounding, and Seattle probably has 3 or 4 offensive rebounds that have connected for threes or twos. So, we've got to box out. I mean, that's the key to the game. You got to give them 1 shot or 0 shots, and I'm just proud that we're able to punch back on some makes when they go on their little run. So I'm very proud that we're only down 3 compared to, the opportunities that Seattle's had.
Seattle actually had as much as a 10-point lead, and the Aces sliced that down to 5 rather quickly, and so we've been hovering pretty much around this 3, 5, 6-point range here. So the Aces, like you said, Natalie, fortunate enough to only be down 3, considering that Brianna Stewart has 26 points. We saw Jewel Lloyd get hot there as well. So now coming out of the locker room, the second half, what do you think Becky Hammond is telling her team right now? Well,
I think for sure she said box out. And knowing Becky, it's box the, what out. But we got to do that, and then we're going to have to double team Brianna, be more physical with her, not let her get open looks, and then just contain everybody else. But got to keep shooting, get Asia going a little bit more. But Kelsey Plum came out and gave us a good start.
And what do you think of what the Aces are doing defensively thus far?
Well,
yeah.
Well, not stopping Brianna Stewart.
We know that, right? Exactly.
Yeah. No,
Seems we saw a lot of easy looks, and we see them kind of, doubling there. And DeSale's doing a great job of kicking the ball out for a lot of, open threes. And we see, how well Seattle is shooting that 3, like we mentioned as well, too. So maybe some adjustments there of taking care of the perimeter, too.
Yeah, we need to go back to double teaming her and definitely being more physical with her as she comes off screens. But I think 9 of Brianna's 26 have come off of second shots where they've kicked it out to her for a 3.
All right, you got your crystal ball there. What are we going to be saying here in an hour and 15 minutes from now?
All right, let's go with Aces win by 3.
Ooh, there you go. Okay, I think everyone would be happy with that, which would mean no Game 5. That means a little bit of celebration afterwards tonight, right? And get ready for Game 1. That's what we'd like to see, right?
Yep, Aces by 3. Let's just go home and get these girls rested up.
There you go. Natalie, appreciate you joining us, of course. And, no pressure, but Natalie, when she joins us, Aces are undefeated on this broadcast. There we go, right?
Yep, that's why I'm here. We got to keep it going.
All right, we'll let you get back down there with the boss, and you can try to keep him calm.
Yeah, Mark's doing great.
All right. Great to see you guys here. It's fantastic. Thanks, Natalie.
Thank you.
Natalie Williams, the Aces general manager. All right, we come back. We'll give you some stats, and then we'll get ready for the second half. The Aces trail the Storm 47-44.
This has been the Las Vegas Aces Halftime Report on ESPN Las Vegas. We'll head back to the booth with T.C. Martin after this.
Are you aware approximately 15% of all babies have complicated births? Time to make a difference. Positively Kids is here to help. Hello, I'm Fred Schultz, CEO of Positively Kids. For over 20 years, our local nonprofit has provided care to thousands of children in Southern Nevada. Our mission is to help children with critical healthcare needs so they can reach their full potential. Please visit positivelykids.org to find out more about the services we provide and how they may be able to help a child you know or how you may be able to help us. Check out positivelykids.org.
Hey, John.
Yes, Steph?
It's Tuesday, and we're still selling lots of cars.
Of course we sell lots of cars. At Finley Toyota, we make purchasing a car super easy. From the moment the customer arrives, they are greeted by our amazing staff. Or if it's service they need, one of our top-notch service specialists will take over and manage their repair from start to finish in our state-of-the-art facility. Also here at Finley Toyota.
Yeah, of course. But on a Tuesday?
That's right, Steph. At Finley Toyota, we sell the most cars every day of the week, even on a Tuesday.
Hey, it's Damon Cotton with ESPN Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Aces are one game away from the WNBA Finals. If you want to see the Aces make history, Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray, you know the names. Come watch the game down here at Parkway Tavern at the District and Green Valley Ranch. And if you come wearing any Aces gear, you can get a free Miller Lite. There are more than 250 beers here on tap, but you can get started with the free Miller Lite, and all you have to do is show up wearing some Aces gear. So come on down and watch the Aces game with some Aces fans at Parkway Tavern at the District in Green Valley Ranch. You don't want to miss it. The Aces close out this game here. It's on to the WNBA Finals, and you don't want to miss the Aces make history. So if you're driving around listening to the game and you wonder where you can come to watch the game with some fellow fans, it's down here at Parkway Tavern inside the District at the Green Valley Ranch.
What's up, y'all? This is Kelsey Plum. You're listening to Las Vegas Aces basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Welcome back to the Climate Pledge Arena inside here with the Seattle Storm fans going crazy, trying to will their team to victory. They are down 2-1 in this series, trying to force a fifth and deciding game, which would be in Las Vegas on Thursday night at 7 o'clock at the Michelob Ultra Arena in the Mandalay Bay. The Aces want to close it out. They had the big Game 3 come-from-behind victory. The Aces are going to have to come from behind again here tonight. They're down 3, 47-44, as we start the second half. The Aces, led by Asia Wilson and Kelsey Plum. Plum with 14, Wilson with 10, and Chelsea Gray with 7. So Seattle will start with the basketball. And Sue Bird has it, gives it to Gabby Williams, kicks it back to Jewel Lloyd for 3. In and out, no good. Wilson comes down with a rebound. Aces with the basketball, their first possession of the second half. Aces going right to left on your radio dial. Down 3 as we start the second half. We need one of those Las Vegas Aces patented third quarter runs, which we've seen so many times before, coming out of the locker room. There goes KP down the lane. Offensive foul on Kelsey Plum. So she used the right forearm to shove off on Brianna Stewart. And another foul on Plum. That's her third. So we'll see how Becky Hammond plays this. Aces have their same starting 5 with Plum, Young, Gray, the 3 guards, along with Stokes and Wilson. And Seattle with their same starting 5 as well, too. There's a long jumper by Stewart. She misses. Jackie Young comes down with it. Here come the Aces. KP now has it. She's going to launch one from 3. Front rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Tina Charles. To Stewart. Stewart can just do everything there. She can handle the ball, crashes the glass. She's strong in the post, and that's where she's posted up now. She wants the ball. Instead, they kick it out to Sue Bird for 3. Front rim, no good. So Seattle hasn't scored yet in their first 2 possessions. And the Aces will come down with their second possession here. Chelsea Gray has it. Aces down 3. Chelsea goes inside to Stokes, left hand. Good for Kia Stokes. She was open down low. Nice little 2-footer by Kia. 47-46. We played a minute and a half here in quarter number 3. Lloyd has it with the left-hand dribble, penetrates down the lane, too easy. She missed a bunny, and Stokes comes down with the rebound. Aces have a chance to take the lead here with a bucket. Plum at the top of the key. Gets a pick from Stokes. Step back jumper, front rim, no good. Stokes tries to corral the rebound and does. Kicks it to Asia at the top of the key. Swings it to Gray. Gray now has it. Aces with another possession here. Gray with the dribble. Bounce pass into Asia. Asia's got it right in the middle of the paint. Trying to work on Tina. Kicks it back to Gray for 3. Boom! Shaka laka laka boom! The Aces have got the lead. 49-47. The first lead that they've had since the 6-minute mark in the game. Stewart has it to Bird. Bird on the right wing. Bounce pass to Stewie. She draws a double team to the right elbow by Plum and Gray. Kicks it to the corner to Bird. Asia out on her. Seattle a little befuddled here. Throws up an air ball, and Asia comes up with it. Jewel Lloyd fired one up from 22 feet. Drew nothing but glass. Here come the Aces in transition. Gray for 3. Rims out. Gabby Williams racing down the court. Aces do a good job of getting back. Back 5-on-5 now. Tina Charles is going to launch a 3. That's not her shot. Aces will let her have that all day. That rims out. Aces with a 2-point lead in the basketball. Jackie now has on the right wing. Thinks about a 3. Lloyd gets out on her. Former Notre Dame Stars. And there goes Asia. Working on Stewie. Asia, follow-away jumper. It's like butter. Pure butter. You can just see Asia rolling it off the fingertips. She got her space. Count the bucket. Asia Wilson now with 12 points, and the Aces are up by 4. And there's a turnover by Seattle. Chelsea Gray now has it at midcourt. Seattle does a good job of getting back. Gray follow-away jumper off the glass, no good, too strong. And Plum tries to get the rebound, but Gabby Williams gets it to Bird, to Stewart. Stewart going to penetrate down the lane and misses the shot, but she's fouled by Kia Stokes. So nice little third quarter run, which we've seen so many times during the course of this season with the Aces. Raquana Williams will check in. And so Williams has given the Aces a lot of minutes since Dearica Hamby went down with her injury, even though when Hamby came back for game 3, Williams been getting a lot of the minutes of the guard position. When we talked to Becky Hammond about Hamby, she said that, we're in a pretty good, role without her. She's missed so much time. Doesn't want to disrupt that rhythm, so Raquana Williams a benefactor of getting more minutes. Stewie hits both free throws, and it's 51-49. Aces lead, and Plum brings it up. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Plum has the top of the key. Penetrates inside now, kicks it back to Bay. Williams for three over Bird, way off the mark. Jewel Lloyd comes down with it. So the Aces, last couple positions, not giving good shot selection. Stewart, a long distance three, tries to bank it home, no good. And Jackie Young comes down with the rebound. Jackie turns it over. Tried to pass it to Plum behind her, and Sue Bird picked it off. And now Sue Bird throws it away, and Plum gets in the passing lane. Aces got numbers. It's 3-on-2. To Asia, inside. Asia draws a double team. Follow away jumper. She's fouled. And one for the MVP. Great transition basketball by the Aces. Asia Wilson gets it. Drew a double team. Got hammered on the arm. Floated it in from about 8 feet. And will go to the free throw line for a 3-point play opportunity to give the Aces a 5-point lead. So Wilson goes to the line. The lefty, fifth year from South Carolina, the favorite to be named MVP. Coming up tomorrow, that announcement will be coming tomorrow. Will it be Breanna Stewart? Will it be Asia Wilson? We will find out.